Alright y'all, so it's no secret that the PSVR 2 game market has been a little weird these past couple releases. They've really been dropping some L content, but today I'm gonna just be talking about Crossfire Sierra Squad, and I'm sure you could find a bunch of videos on the internet just talking about everything that's wrong with the game. It kind of just shook up everybody's expectations, but today I'm going to talk about my experience with this game because I think it was a little bit different than everybody else's. It started off a little rocky playing the tutorial and trying to get into the swing of things, but by the end of it, I think it took me back to my childhood. And that's thanks to one special person that I met in a co-op lobby. His name was Alonzo, but he had my back the entire time. And through the power of friendship, I was able to enjoy this game of questionable quality. And I had a blast. I even played so long that my controller died. My PSVR 2 motion controller died on me, and I actually had to leave the game and leave my good friend, Alonzo. Now let's be real with ourselves. There is nothing special about this game in terms of actual technical aspects. The graphics are cool, but the mechanics are just mid, man. I'm talking about like in terms of immersion, I'm a left-handed shooter, and it had the option to switch to the left hand. However, it required me to also throw grenades with my left hand. I don't know if I'm just being difficult, but I'm a left-handed shooter, but I still throw with my right. And it didn't allow me to change, to customize my experience in the game. But the one thing that this game does really well is it makes it as easy as possible for you to chop down as many ops as you want, chop down all the enemies, mow down as many enemies as you want. And I was doing that with my boy Alonzo, and it just kept me wanting more. Pause. There was never a point where I got bored. I just kept looking forward to the next level, despite each level being the same thing over and over again. You basically shoot a bunch of enemies, and then there's like a boss enemy at the end, and they just kind of look all the same, probably have a minigun or like a sledgehammer, and they just change the name. Like, I'm pretty sure one of their names was like John or some shit like that. Like, come on now.
That guy looks like a leader.
John. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Talking about John. But I think that's the appeal for me when it comes to this game. It's almost like mindless. So I usually play VR FPSs like Contractors, Pavlov, Veil, and they're a bit more competitive. They require quite a bit of attention to detail. But in this game, you kind of just point and shoot, and that's about it. Like, it's not too hard, but don't get it twisted. It's not too easy either. Depending on the difficulty level you set, you will die a couple times. I ain't even gonna cap, we died a couple times. And they try to give us things to look forward to, like upgrading your guns. You get like this virtual currency that you can spend to buy different attachment and perks for your guns. So I thought that was dope. But I think for a majority of the game, the experiences I enjoyed the most were I just was kicking back, chopping down a bunch of enemies and chopping it up with my boy Alonzo. You know, he's a man of few words, but we had some decent conversations. At the end of the day, this game marketed itself as an arcade shooter in VR, and I think it accomplished just that. Disregard all the opinions and expectations that people may have, or the trailers that they've seen. This game delivered exactly what it said it was going to deliver. And in the end, it made me do something I haven't done in a while. I added a random stranger to my friends list. Now, I don't know about y'all, but most of the people on my friends list on my gaming consoles are my friends and family. It seems that as I grew older, I tended to shift to using gaming as a way to connect and bond with the people who I'm no longer in the same location with. It's been a while since I just added a random stranger and partied up with them. But this game, I think this game's secret sauce is the social aspect to it. It seems the game doesn't take itself too seriously. You're just supposed to kick back, kill shit with the guys. And that's exactly what I did with my boy Alonzo. So if you're watching this, man, we gonna have to run it back. But with that being said, it's been your boy TVG, aka the Virtual Gangster. And if y'all are planning on copping this game, let me know so we can party up and run a couple games. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and consider subscribing for some more content. Y'all boys be blessed. Take it easy and have a nice day.